Good morning and welcome to Carnival Breakfast Show, coming to you from Carnival Radio. This is Newspaper Review. I am Joseph Oyokola. Good morning and welcome once again. To begin the news this morning, here are the headlines. Emefiele social programs. Banks withhold 530 billion naira. CBN funds. Cardoso may order refund. Motorists, residents stranded as flood overruns Lagos Ogun roadways. New wage. NLC proposes sanctions for the 14 governors. Government kill 1, injured 2 Ogun chiefs. And now to the news and details. About $531.4 billion naira of the Central Bank of Nigeria intervention funds remains unused in the covers of 9 deposit money banks in the country. This came on the heels of suspension of CBN in the country by the then CBN governor and the Apex Bank governor now, Olayemi Cardoso. Last October, the CBN governor, upon assumption of office, stopped all development finance interventions, stating that the lines between monetary policy and fiscal intervention had become blurred. Thus, he said that in refocusing the CBN to its core mandate, there was a need to pull the CBN back from direct development finance intervention into more limited advisory roles that support economic growth. The CBN, under the embattled former governor, Godwin Emefiele, had dived into several intervention programs such as the Anchor Borrowers Program, the 10-100 for 100 policy on production and productivity, the Nigerian Electricity Market Stabilization Facility, 1 trillion naira real sector facility, agribusiness small and medium enterprise investment scheme, micro, small and medium enterprise development fund, among others. Over 9.7 trillion naira in development finance intervention disbursement were reportedly made under the previous CBN administration. This news was sourced from the Punch newspaper. Emefiele social programs. Banks withhold 530 billion CBN funds. Cardoso may order refund. Rivers State Governor Siminalayi Fubara has finally joined the ruling All Progressive Congress. Fubara, who was previously one of the few remaining governors in the opposition People's Democratic Party, on Tuesday said he had received approval to leave the party. With this defection, Fubara became the latest PDP governor to move to the APC, confirming his decision at the meeting where he made the announcement. Fubara said he had visited President Bola Tinubu the previous day and that the reason for the visit was not for personal interest but for state interest consultation. According to Fubara, he was permitted to leave the PDP because we have no protection. Fubara has now joined the growing list of governors originally elected on the PDP platform, who later defected to the APC. Most of these governors and other politicians who resigned from the party that brought them to power often cite the need to align with the federal government as a major reason. The news was sourced from the Vanguard newspaper. Fubara, Adeleke, other governors who left PDP since 2023. At the meantime, Professor Wole Soyinka says President Bola Tinubu must be cautious about its approach to regional security, domestic governance, and the use of state protection for privileged individuals. Tinubu narrates these at the 28th Wole Soyinka Center for Investigative Journalism Awards in Lagos on Tuesday. All these were captured in a now viral 4-minute, 25-second video shared on Tuesday night by Nigerian Stories on X. Soyinka had recanted an encounter which he described as recent in his hotel room in Ikoyi, Lagos State, that left him shocked at what is considered an extravagant display of state security. He described seeing an excessive large security battalion assigned to a young individual close to the presidency, an entourage he said was sufficient to take over a small country. Soyinka revealed that the young man turned out to be Seyi Tinubu, the president's son. He said the discovery concerned him enough to contact National Security Advisor Nuhu Ribadu. In a separate remark captured at the same event in honor of veteran poet Odiya Ofeimo and many others, Soyinka urged President Tinubu to reconsider the scale of security personnel attached to Seyi, stressing that such resources are urgently needed as well. This news was sourced from Daily Post newspaper. Soyinka decries Seyi Tinubu's excessive security escort. In another news, one person lost alive in a fire incident at Agbakin Street, behind testing ground Iwo Road, Ibadan, the Oyo State's capital, on Monday. This was contained in a statement by the chairman of the State Fire Service, Maruf Akinwande, in Ibadan on Tuesday. He said the fire resulted from a lighted charcoal cooking pot left unattended, which ignited nearby combustible materials. Akinwande added that the firefighting operation was successfully carried out with the support of officers of the Federal Fire Service. In a related development, a fire incident on Tuesday engulfed the Agric-Business Development Agency at Total Garden in Ibadan. A statement by the State Fire Service Chairman Akinwande said the agency received a telephone call through Mr. Akiyinka reporting that fire had ravaged the place. This news was sourced from the Punch newspaper. One dies in Oyo fire, 2 rescued. To bring newspaper review to a close this morning, here is a recap of headlines. Fubara Adeleke, other governors who left PDP since 2023. Governors versus NNPC, tension rise over alleged $42 billion oil revenue shortfall. Soyinka decries Seyi Tinubu's excessive security escort. 1 dies in Oyo fire, 2 rescued. I would like to have come to the end of newspaper review. Thank you very much for listening. You can download Carnival Media app from Google Play Store and App iOS. You can also check out our website at www.carnivalmedia.ng. My name remains Joseph Oyokola. Good morning, and please do well to enjoy the rest of your day.
Get your groove with old school music. Carnival Old School Jams. Evergreen taste from 70s, 80s, and 90s. Enjoy the rhythm every day of the week on Carnival Radio. Enjoyment unlimited from 12:15 p.m. to 12:55 p.m. Carnival Old School Jams, taking you down the memory lane. Daddy cool. Daddy cool.
Allah for the moon and the stars. Praise Him all day for what is and what was.
Citadel of Islam, a range of contemporary show and discussions on all aspects of life and faith.
Looks at particular issues facing society and reflect on Islam's teaching in such scenario to ensure a pathway to peace.
Get you involved in the discussion with the topics that matter.
Every Friday from 5:15 p.m. to 6 p.m. on Carnival Radio.
Enjoyment unlimited.
He is our creator, He is our sustainer, and He is the one who has power on.
Carnival Radio, a registered brand under Carnival Media Limited Ibadan, provides a quality entertainment to Nigerian consumers and quality advertising solutions to agencies and clients. A flair and passion for creative, powerful, entertaining, and memorable commercials will deliver massive standout for you. Whether in a local or international market, advertise with us on Carnival Radio. For inquiries, call 0916 5668 60.
So you treat me